India versus South Africa, Sachin Tendulkar versus Alan Donald, Sreesanth versus Andre Nel, spin versus pace, grit, toil, application, mutual respect, camaraderie, friendship. While not as old as the Ashes, this rivalry is fiercely contested with each team giving it their all. A more modern rivalry in the world of international cricket, this contest has found its way into the annals of history, even more so with the story of how it all began. Hello there, Knowledge Tribe. I am Vishnu Rao and welcome to the origins of the India-South Africa rivalry. Now, India had not played South Africa in international cricket before South Africa was banned from international sport due to the widespread global opposition to South Africa's apartheid regime. India, along with the other non-white countries, was vocal in its opposition to the nation's policies, so much so that the Indian Davis Cup team, which made the finals of the tournament in 1974, refused to play the match as its opponents were the South Africans. They weren't the sole dissenters though. South Africa had been in sporting isolation since the 1950s, and international cricket tours had stopped in 1970, denying a generation of cricket lovers the chance to see the talents of Graham and Peter Pollock, Barry Richards, Edie Barlow, and their powerful captain, Ali Baker. However, 20 years later, the winds of change were swirling around the South African nation. Nelson Mandela was released from 27 years of incarceration, and in 1991, the two cricket boards in South Africa, the SACU and the multiracial SACB, were unified under the banner of the United Cricket Board of South Africa. Ali Baker, once a captain, now an administrator, worked tirelessly with Steve Tshwete, a high-ranking member of the African National Congress, to present a racially unified South African board to the ICC. Following this, they made approaches to the High Commissions of India and Pakistan to bring South Africa back into the fold. Baker hit it famously with then BCCI Secretary Jagmohan Dalmia, who presented South Africa's case to the then BCCI President, the late Madhav Rao Scindia. Scindia then took special permission from the Indian government, allowing Dalmia to propose re-entry at the ICC meeting in July 1991. With India firmly behind South Africa, the other opposing boards changed their stance, and finally, South Africa was back in international cricket. Now, all they needed was an opponent to play in their comeback series. Who would it be? Baker had been firm that South Africa's first opponents after re-entry would be one of the nations they had not played, and with India's efforts to bring them back into the field, the answer was sort of a no-brainer. And so, in a historic moment in November 1991, Clive Rice led a team of South Africans onto the field at Eden Gardens, cementing the growing sporting relations between the two sides. So there you have it, Knowledge Tribe. The next time you see A.V. de Villiers hitting the ball to all corners during the IPL or savouring the prospect of an India-South Africa Test or ODI series, think back to one simple phone call back in 1991. A phone call that welcomed the nation back from isolation. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below, and remember, I'm Vishnu Rao and I will talk to you soon.
Hey there, if you like that, then do remember to like and share that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Knowledge Tribe YouTube channel for more such videos. And remember, you are a Knowledge Tribe.